This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so let's start our today's class, and in this class let's have a quick recap what we have done in our last class, and then we will go ahead with our today's class, mostly with the character operation. Okay, fine. So here you can see, like, we are having the different system variables: psi sub rc, psi datum, psi tabix, psi index, psi UJIT, psi fd pos, psi fd pos 2 times I have written over here. Maybe this we can write some another variable. Okay, psi zone low, which says you about the current time zone. Similarly, we are having lot of variables, system variable. Okay, fine. Then we saw yesterday like different types of character operation, right? We also learned how to comment. Okay, different types of character operation. Now, a string operation, in fact, we learned. So first was the different types of a string operation we learned. So in that, the very first was, the concatenation, right? And then the second one was replace, right? Third was search, and we were having a split, we were having offset, right? And similarly 2 or 3 more was there, right? Concatenation, replace, search, split, offset, shift, right? Shift was also one of it. So these were mainly the string operation. One or more, 2 was there. You can go through the program and you can check what was the more. We can go to the program. Let me log into the screen over here. And okay, login is successful. Go to AC38 and ZMB28 is the prefix. And yesterday we have created this one. Okay, so here search, we're having offset, we're having a split, having a string length was 1, replace, shift, condense, very important, this condense. Okay, so a string length, right, strln, and the condense. So these were the main string operation which we have learned yesterday. Today we'll go ahead and we'll learn about the character operation. So what are the different types of character operation we are having? Okay, so come over here and we will see about the character operation. Okay, so the different types of character operations, if you talk about, then we are having here, just let me write it. I will create one new slides and I will put this stuff over there. Okay, Control X and Control V, and here I will give the heading a string operation. Okay, fine. And this is how to put the comment, already we have written. Let's go ahead and we will see the character operation. Okay, so in character operation we are having one CA, CO, CN. Okay, so we are having contains, any from, contains, only from, and contains not. Okay, CS also we are having. So these are the different. I will show you there are total 6 character operation. Let's go first. I will show and then I will write it over here. Okay, so ZMB28 underscore demo to create one program, and here I will show you the character operations. Okay, type executable program, save local object. Okay, so it's about the character operations. So character, you know, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, up to Z, we are having the character, right? Or, you know, if we're going to put anything in a single quote, like it will be have like a character over here. So generally, like character we represent in a single quote. For example, this is one character, okay, this is one another character, so A, B, or you can have the uh, another C is another character, a small a also you can give, so a small a also you can give over here, so a small b. So these are the different characters. So how we can, you know, why how you can, you know, how we can manipulate the character. Okay, how we can manipulate the character. So see one thing, whatever we have learned in the string operation, everything is applicable over here in character also, right? Everything is applicable over here also. Okay, so for example, like, you know, if you want to concatenate a and b, okay, so concatenate a and b into some variable, let's say concatenate a b into some lv underscore final. Okay, and here just give me a second, someone is knocking. Sorry guys, yeah. Okay, so concatenate AB into LV underscore final, and this, you know, this LV underscore final we have to declare, right? LV underscore final type. Char also you can define. It is not always that, you know, all the string operation what you have learned over there, everything is valid for the character data type as well. Okay, this char alphanumeric data type. Okay, this char 2, char 5, whatever it will be there, everything is valid over here. So if you run this one, you know, here also in lv underscore final, what you will get, can you tell me what you will get? Lv underscore final,
A B, sir. A or B.
yeah, yeah, ab we will get, ab together we will get. Okay, so concatenate we have done, right? Final, let's check the syntax, some error is there concatenate e I missed over here. Check the syntax, activate this and put the breakpoint over here, and you can see that, you know, AB is coming over here, right? So everything, all the condense, everything condense, split, whatever you are having, you know, you can use for this character as well. Now let's go ahead and we will see here. Just a second, go to AC38, go into change mode. Okay, we came over here. Now if you see, let me note it down from here, all the character operation, and one by one I will describe over there. So we are having this character operation. Okay, and I will go one by one here. You have to understand. So CO stands for contains only from. So what is the meaning of contains only from? So suppose if you have one, you know, let me tell you, for example, you have something like ABC, okay, or maybe RAM. You have some name RAM, and you are telling CO, okay, RAM CO contains only from what? R A, okay. Is it correct or wrong? CO means contains only from RA if you are going to tell, right? This is not the correct, right? Because the RAM is contains not only from R and A, RAM contains from M as well, right? RAM, CO means contains only from, contains only from. So RAM, whatever the character over here in RAM is there. So whatever character you are having, one character is R, another character is A, another character is M. We are having three character over here. So what I am trying to do, the CO is telling RAM CO RA means RAM is having three characters and all characters is contained from or is made from R and A, which is wrong. RAM is made from RAM, right? Or you can also write MAR. This is also correct, okay? Because RAM is having R, so R here also it is having, right? A is also having, so sequence is not an important, character is important, okay? M, A and R, or you can also give ARM, okay? So sequence does not matter, character matter. So whatever the character over here in RAM is there, all the character contained from the ARM, that's why we are telling to the system. So how to test this? So you can write if RAM contains from ARM, then the condition will be true, condition will be true. This is the logical condition, right? This is the control, this is the control flow statement, right? Control statement, if else, all these things, right? And I'm just going to so whenever you start if a statement, you must have to end with end if. So if it is going to be true, I'm just writing over here, write that all the characters from all the characters of RAM is all the characters of RAM is made up of, simply let us write like this, RAM is made up of what? ARM, right? If it is true, okay? So I'm just going to show you whether it is. If it is not true, okay, if it is not true, I will just tell that it's not true. It is right over here that it is not true, okay? I'm giving a single quote, okay? So and here in else you have to give the full stop, okay? So this is how you will have to test it over here, whether whatever I'm telling to you that is going to be correct or not, okay? So if this statement will be correct, it will give this, right? All the characters of RAM is made up of ARM, or it is not true, right? So it is not true. Instead of not true, we can also write all the characters of RAM is not made up of ARM. This also, it will give. Check the syntax, activate this one, and I will put the breakpoint over here, run this, okay? And here you can see all the characters of RAM is made up of ARM. That is true, right? But here it didn't stop. You can see here that breakpoint didn't stop. So what happened? Because the memory did not get refreshed. So just go back, okay? Again, going to change mode, again activate, once again activate, remove this breakpoint, again put, run this, okay? But why it's not working? It should supposed to be stopped over here. Okay, it's not stopping. It should stop. Okay, let me put over here. Yeah, this time it is stopping. Yeah, it's fine. So some problem was there. Sometimes it happens with SAP system, or this is a demo system, so maybe, but generally it should stop, and now this time it has been stopped. So you can see this RAM is made of ARM, so it's just going to be true, and that's why it is going to give this. It is going to write this one. Okay, it is just going to write this, and it will come up from this. Okay, it is not going to write this one. You can see this option telling that it is going back. This is not true. Okay, and you can see that all the characters of RAM is made up of ARM. Now what you can do over here, so you can also, maybe for better differentiation, you can give this true, and here you can give the false, right? And so activate once more, and once again run. You can see the true is coming, right? Just go back, and if I'm going to give AR over here, will it be true or false? Any one of you can tell me, will it be true or false? If RAM contains of AR, is it true or false?
False.
Yeah, good. It will be a false. So run it and you will get that false. All the characters of RAM is not made up of ARM. So this is one character operation you understood. If we're going to give M also over here, or S also over here, contains only from A, that is also true. One extra S is there. So this should be also true. Run this and you can see this is also true. So that's the meaning of CO. That's the meaning of CO. Hope it's clear for everyone. Okay. If anyone is having doubt, please feel free to ask me, because it's important. We will see this part many times, you know. Okay.
Pankaj, can we compare numeric character types using CO?
Good question. I have not tried. Let me try here itself. I never come across to, but I think it should. Not sure. Let me check. So numeric character type you were talking about. So first we
Yeah,
are
I
going
think it
to.
will compare. Only integer type, it will not accept.
Okay. So first we will declare the numeric character type, right? So LV test n type n, and we are going to declare some two value for the numeric character type, and the value I'm going to give over here 0 2. Okay. So I think it should compare. Just comment this one, and one more numeric character I will define, or maybe keep it like 3 over here. Keep it like 3. So this is for the numeric character. Okay. And so here 0 1 2 I'm just giving, and 0 2 1 2 2 1 maybe, or 2 1 you can give like this also. So here, like the main icon, right? I'm just going to copy this and I will paste it over here. I will enable this one, and LV test numeric, I'm putting it over here. Okay, and I will put this one over here. Okay, so by this way also you can use the variable also. Here also you can use the variable. You can declare a variable and you can use the value. Okay, or directly numeric character, maybe here also you can directly use it. Okay, so instead of doing all this exercise, instead of doing all this exercise, what we can do, I can copy this one. Let's paste it over here, and again we can do, and just give 1 2 3 over here. Okay, and here, like this 1 2 3 is made up of what? 3 2 1, let me tell, or 1 2 3. Sequence does not matter. 1 2 3 is 1 2 3. Okay, check the syntax. There should not be any problem. Activate this one, and this part of code only is true. Put the breakpoint over here. Run this. Okay, and here you can see it is true, right? So for the numeric character also it's working. Okay, but just to make sure whatever you have written in the single quote over here, this behaves as a character, alphanumeric character. That means character data type. So to get the numeric character, you will have to declare like this, because here you cannot sure whether it is supporting the numeric character or not, because this is a character data type. It's not a numeric character. So for that purpose, I'm just showing this way, okay, that we have to first declare the numeric data type, because here we don't have any other way. And how we declare the numeric? This is the numeric, right? And LV underscore test n is having 0, 1, 2, okay, and the LV underscore main I have kept it 0 to 1. So 0, 1, 2 is made up of 0, 2, and 1. That is true. It should be true. Okay, activate this one and put the breakpoint over here on this, okay, and this time also it is true. So this is also now verified that it is true for the numeric character as well. So this is how you can also verify, and you can see the true is coming over here. Okay, so suppose now I will ask you some question to you. Here we are having 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. Can you tell me that this is going to be true or false? What it will be? This is going to be true or false?
Also,
True only.
False.
Okay, so
False.
this will be so it is something like this. It is something like this. It is something like this. Just put it over here at the place of test run, and then CO, and it is something like this. So the meaning of this, just try to understand the meaning of this. This contains only from, CO means contains only from, okay, 0 to 1. This is true or false? If you see here 0, 1, 2, you are having 0, 1, 2 is contained from 0 to 1. Is it true or false? Once again, can you tell
true,
me?
sir.
If you
True.
Yeah,
True,
good.
true.
It should be true, because all the characters from here is from 0, 1, or 2 only. So it should be true. It must be true. Okay. Activate this one. Put the breakpoint over here and run it, and we will see. And you can see it is going to be true, right? So you have to understand the concept. So CO stands for CO stands for contains only from, okay, contains only from. So here the meaning means LV underscore test n contains only from, okay, LV, please mute from your side, okay, contains only from LV underscore test n contains only from LV underscore main. That's the meaning of this, okay. So just check it, activate it, and here you can see the value specified is longer than the associated. Some warning is coming, right? So we can ignore, there is no problem. Okay, check the syntax, it's fine.
So in the
If you
length, we have to put it now in LV underscore test n. There we have put it only 3 characters, but in value we have given more than 3 characters. So that's why I think it's.
Yes, you were right. You were right. Yes, that's perfect. So here we are having 3 and 3, 6 and 1, 7. So actually we are supposed to write 7 over here. So still our test was not correct, because we didn't take care of this particular thing. Let's run once again and we will see, just in debugging to make sure. You can see this time 0, 3 times 1 and 3 times 2 is coming. Good catch. And LV underscore main 0 to 1, 3 characters is coming. This time the test will be perfect, okay, and this is our test is perfect. Same way it's working, right? Earlier what was happening, what others pointed out, when I'm going to put the 3 over here, it will consider only these 3, okay, it will consider only these 3, okay. I will show you. Press F8 and you can come over here, LV test run, just remove this one. So here LV test 10, you can see So actually from the right it is taking 3. From the right actually it takes 3 because it's the alphanumeric, it's the numeric character data type. That's why it is taking from the right. Okay, that's why it is taking from the right, because the numeric character. Okay, so the last 3 character only it is taking from. Okay, so this is how it is happening. You can see. So you will have to specify the proper length over here. So here total length is 7. So in order to get all the length from here, you must have to give the 7 over here or more than 7. Okay, fine. So we saw the CO. Now let's go ahead and we are going to see some another, we are having, CO. Let me put it this one over here. So this is the character operation I have shown you. Okay. Now come over here and we will see the CA. What is the meaning of CA? CA is nothing but contains any. Contains any. Okay. So suppose if you are having, if A, B, C and A, B, C, you are going to write CA and D, E, F. Okay. And end if. Just understand contains any. ABC contains any from DEF. Is it correct?
Yeah.
No.
Right, else, and then right, false. Okay. Pretty printer, check the syntax. This is fine. Again, some problem is there. The value, yeah, here actually let's correct it. 7. Okay. So here warning is giving you. Okay. So better to check once warning. Okay. So now here ABC means A or B or C. ABC means A or B or C, means 3 characters is here. All these 3 characters, any one of these is containing from any one of D or E or F. That is the question. So none is containing from this D, E, F, right? No one is containing from D, E, F. A, B, C is completely different. D, E, F is completely different. So what it will show you? It will show you false, right? Because this condition will not be true, then it will come in the else condition and it will tell you false. Let's run it and effect, and you can see it is coming in the false, right? So just come back and now you understood. Now you just tell me, I'm just going to write over here E. A, B, C, E contains any from D, E, F. Is it true or false?
True.
Why? Why it is true?
Because
It
in
is containing
ABC,
one string in. It is containing in the F. E is containing in the
Right.
ABC. E.
Yes. Great. Very good. Yeah. This E is, so what it is telling, contains any, means any of this character is containing from the right of, means from the left hand side, whatever you are having, any one of the character from the left hand side is containing from the any one of the character from the right side. Okay. So contains any from the D, E, F. Yes, that is true. So check the syntax, activate it and activate it, put the breakpoint over here and press F8. And this time it should be right and that is coming true. Okay. So press F8 true. So this is how the contains any works. Okay. Now one more question. I will suppose I'm going to give F over here or D also over here. Okay. Will it be true or false? Will it be true or false?
true.
Yeah,
True.
true. Will be again true, right? This will be again true. So like that, if you understand the meaning of CA, it's easy, it's easy to predict what will be the value. It's very easy, very easy. Just we have to understand. So Here the meaning means any of the character contains from any of the character from right. So generally what happens, generally when we use in real time, generally when you have to, when you are going to get any kind of error message. So in error message, we are having three types of category. One is abort, okay. One is abort. Another is, E, okay. AE, and one more is there, abort message, error message, and one warning message. Sometimes, we also tell that if some warning is coming, at that time also, like what we tell, that we tell system that don't proceed, later just just tell to the program executor that such error is coming. Okay, so if any of this, okay, if any of this AEW, okay, if W, suppose you are getting a error message, that message type, so LV underscore MESTYPE, some message type. This message type will hold either A will hold or E will hold, or so this can be any message type. Warning also, it can be information message also, successful message also, right? We are going to see all these different messages, right? So if you are telling to the system, so suppose if you're going to write something like this, if LV underscore MES type contains only from, right, means contains only from what? Here AEW, you are telling either any, means AEW, something like that. If you're going to write, then you have to tell to the informer that some error message, because warning also we can consider, or suppose if you don't want to keep in a warning, you can tell like this: if LV underscore message type contains from the abort or error message, just here you have to do some operation. You have to collect all the error log. Okay, you have to collect all the error log and display to in the output. So that operation you can perform. So whenever you will get any abort message or error message, what the system will do, that it will do this operation. For this you will have to write some logic, right? So this is how in real time you can use. Okay, this is how you can real time you can use. Contains only from, there are a lot of use in fact in real time. Once you will come, sometimes we use AEWIS, means any kind of instead of successful message, if you get any kind of message, then you are going to inform to the user that some problem is there, because we don't want to get any message other than the successful message. In that case, you can combine together and you can do this operation CA or CO based upon your requirement. Okay, hope it's clear. Fine, let's go ahead and we will this time see this one. Okay, CS. Okay, third one is CN. So CN is nothing but the CO, I will tell you CN, then we will go to the CS. Okay, so let's suppose you are having again RAM. Let's take the example of RAM. CN Sita I will give over here. So if RAM contains not from the Sita, CN means contains not from. CN means contains not from. Contains not from. So if RAM contains not from Sita, then what we'll have to do, that end if and put the full stop, else, and here you can use this right, true, and here you can use right and false. pretty printer, check the syntax, it's fine, and activate this one. Yeah, can you tell me this is this is going to be true or going to print false? Ram contains not from Sita. Is it true or false?
True.
False.
It's true, because any character any character contains Cn means contains not from the Sita. If you see the R here, we are having the R. There is no R from here. A, you can see one A is here, right? And M, you can see there is no M, right? Right? Contains not from the Sita. So Ram contains not from Sita, right? So this meaning means any of the character does not contain from the character of Sita. Is it correct or wrong? So it is wrong, right? So it should display the false, right? Just come over here and we will see. Press F8 and F6. Okay, I think it is fine, because Ram does not contain the all of the character. Means Cn, you can see the Cn is nothing but I will show you the Cn is opposite of, just press F1 and you can get the documentation over here. Okay, you can, if you're just getting confused or if you're not able to remember, you can go to the documentation. So Cn is actually the opposite of CO. You can see just after CO, Cn is there. So here CO means contains only from, and the Cn means contains not only from. Actually, this is the meaning. Just I was getting confused. And similarly, Ca means contains any, and Na means contains not any. It's very clearly written over here. So whenever if you realize that you are not able to remember, or if you are getting confused, just you can put the cursor over here and press F1 and you can get this screen directly and you can get the help. So F1 is very, very powerful, right? So CO and Cn both together, maybe we can write over here just to avoid the confusion. So Ca over here, and then just let me COCN, then we are having CANA, 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 and then we are having CSNS, okay, and CPNP. Fine. So now it is in sequence, okay. So contains not only from. This is from contains only from, and this CN means contains not only from. So contains not only, actually I missed over here. So if you consider this particular point, contains not only from, so Ram contains not only from Sita. Ram contains not only from Sita. That means R or A or M does not contain only from S or I or T or A. That is true, because only A is going to match with this. R and M is, R and M is not going to match with this, right? So that's why it is going to become true. But suppose if we're going to remove this M, and this also you are going to remove. So if A contains not only from Sita, you are going to tell it will be true or false. Just think and tell me. A contains not only from Sita, it is going to be true or false?
False.
Yes,
False.
because A does not contain only from. A contains not only from Sita, that is going to be false, because here only A we are having, and it is contained only from this. A contains only from this. Okay, A contains only from SITA. A is here, so A contains only from A. But what I am telling that A does not contain only from Sita, which is going to be false. Okay, which is going to be false. Activate this one and we will just verify it. Okay, press F6 and you can see it is coming. So this is how you can do. If I'm going to write it over here, something like n over here, right? Or maybe t over here, right? This time a and t both is present over here. This will be false or true this time?
False.
Yeah, again it will be false because a and t both contains from a and t over here. So again it's going to be false. Okay, so you can once again test with and check with. So this is how you can go and check, this is how you can check. So anything if it is not present over there, for example, I'm just going to give s is also present, so it will be false, but m if you are going to give, it will become true because m does not contain from here. So just by this way you can just do, and you can see the true is coming, right? Let's go ahead and we'll be little faster now. And so let me comment this one and we will go and we will see this contains not we have seen and contains any from, right? Contains any from we have already seen. So after this cn I will just put it over here before co, okay, just for convenience, okay. And ca, so opposite of ca is na, so just copy this one and I will paste it over here. So this is opposite means contains any, okay. And if we're going to write na over here, so here it will become contains not any, okay, contains not any from. So just opposite of ca. So if you are going to give over here na, what will happen, just give something like a b c or maybe d e f, that's fine. So can you tell me here what is going to happen over here? What's the, it's meaning that the abc contains not any from d e f. abc contains not any from d e f. It is true or false? None of the character is containing from any of the character d e f. Is it true or false?
Yeah.
True.
Yes,
True.
it's true. So it will come under the true part. Just run it and you can see the true, it is showing you the true. Okay. You can put the breakpoint and you can also see that it is coming over here, right? Press F8, just go back. And now I'm just going to give over here D. So here when I'm telling D, A, B, C, D contains not any from D, E, F. Is it true or false? D, here D is present here, So now this time it is going to become, right, false, correct, because D is present over here. So ABCD contains not any from DEF. It is false statement because D contains from the D of DEF. So just activate this one, press F8, press F6, and you can see the false is coming. So this is how you can, you can do. Okay, you can do. I'm just going to comment. And let's quickly go to the contains a string over here. And suppose if you have something like if contains a string, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay. Some string is there, contains a string. For example, F, G, H. So here you can see that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is my string. Complete string is here. Okay. And this string contains the FGH as a string. This is true or false? Any one of you? Quickly.
Sir.
It's a simple.
False,
Not confusing.
false. Okay.
False.
Okay. But why false? I didn't understand why you were telling false.
True, sir.
True, sir.
Yeah, it will be true, right? Because FGH, this particular string contains this string, right? FGH, you can see the last FGH we are having, correct? Write true over here and else and write false. Okay, because this is the string. A string is nothing but what? A string is nothing but a group of characters, right? group of characters, group of more than one characters, or even the single character, means more than one character combination is known as the string normally. Okay, group of characters is called a string. Okay, so here we are having the big string, in this we are having a small string. So fgh is the part of this, right? Fgh. Okay, so it is going to become true. Run it and you will see that it is going to become true. Now you tell me, that I'm going to give over here A, B, C, D. This is going to be true or false? Quickly. Here A, B, C,
True.
D we are having. Yeah, this is also going to become true.
True.
Okay. This is also going to become true. Now you tell me that I'm going to give over here A, E, F or G. This is going to become true or not, because A is here, E is here, G is also here. This is going to become true or false?
True.
False.
Yeah, this will become false, right? Because this is a string, means this A, E and G is there, but it is not in form of a string. It is not, consecutively over here, right? One A is here, E is here, and G is here. Let us verify it. Okay, press F6 and you can see it is false, right? Because it is not in sequence. It should be in sequence, right? It's you are having the full string over here, but this A, E, G is not a part of this string, right? It's not a part of this string. It should be sequence, means it should be in sequence. Okay, so that's why it is going to become. But if you are going to give C, D, E, D, again it will become true, because it is in sequence. C, D, E, D, because it is in sequence. Okay, so like that, if you understand semantically, technically also you will be able to do it. You can see that true. Fine, let's go ahead and we will see not a string. So now a string is nothing but just opposite of CS. So whatever here false is there it will be true, just opposite. Okay, so I'm just going to paste it. I will copy this one and I will paste it over here. Okay, and not a string. Tell me here it will be true or false? CDED. Here it will be false, because CDED you can see in sequence it is there, and I'm telling does this particular big string does not contain this string. NS means does not contain a string. Opposite of this CS. This is means contains a string. This is not contain a string. S stands for a string. N stands for not. Here C stands for contains. S stands for string. Okay. So here you can tell me what is the meaning of. Okay, so it's going to become false, right? And next time I will ask to you, just tell me whether it's going to be here you just here tell me A E F. Here this will be true or false?
True.
Yeah, it will be true. Good, very good. It will be true. Nice. Now just comment this one. Okay, and contains pattern, very important. This pattern contains pattern. Okay, so if let's take I will just copy this one. Already we are having data y2 again, write new. Okay, and here I will just give CP, contains pattern. So here you can see that we are having this. Let me make it a little readable. Ram is God. Okay, I'm just going to give, and here contain pattern. So here in this Ram is God, I've written over here, I'm just giving RAM. Okay, and simply, like if you have to give the pattern, you have to give the star. Okay, that means this particular string contains the pattern Ram star or not. It is correct, it is true or false. Can you tell me? Do you know the pattern, right? That means the first three character here, what I'm trying to tell, the first three character is Ram, and after that it can be anything, right? The first three character is Ram, and after that you can see each god is there, you know. So it is going to be true or false. This star means anything. A star means anything.
True, true.
This is going to
True.
become true. Yeah, this is going to become true. You can see the true. Even if we are going to change this one, Ram is Ram, Ram Shyam maybe. This is going to become true or false? Tell me. The first three character is still Ram. This is going to become true or false? Quickly.
True, sir.
Yes. Press F8 and you can see the true, right? And if I'm going to tell E over here or Ram is, this is going to true or false?
No, false, false.
Yeah,
Because
because there is no Ram is over here. The Ram is, after Ram is can be anything, that is fine. But here we are having the first five character. If you see Rams, we are having RAMSH, which is different from RM. So it is going to become false. So activate this, press F8 and you can see the false. Now, one more question to all of you. Here we are having, YAM. Okay, this is going to be true or false?
true, sir.
Yeah, because the last three character is YAM, that is fine, and the before YAM it can be anything. So it can be anything. So this is how, if you know the semantical concept, you will be able to do it. It's easy. Okay, I'm just going to copy this one, and opposite of this is not contains pattern. Okay, opposite of this is not contains pattern. Activate this one, and what we can do over here, that, yeah, tell me now what will happen over here. Suppose just giving over here is HY. So this is true or false? SH, this is false. And if I'm going to give this one, yeah, and if I'm going to give SHYM, this is going to be true or false?
False.
Why false?
True.
Yeah, this will be false. This will be false. Yes, you were right. This will be false
False only.
because, yeah, this will be false because it is having this pattern. At last we are having SHYAM. Okay, so it is going to be false. That's the right answer. So it is going to be false. Now you just tell me, this is correct pattern or not? This will be true or false?
True.
True, sir.
Yeah, this is going to be true. So very easy actually, but sometimes you might get confusion in this character operation. Okay, so just you have to taste like this. Okay, you don't have to remember everything. Remember these things. You cannot remember everything. Okay, don't go and keep on remembering the things. It is not possible to remember. So at the time of development of the program, suppose if you forget also, nothing to worry. Either you press F1 over here. Okay, you will get the description, or even better than that, you can just do the testing. It will take 1 second to test, not more than 1 second or 2 seconds. Just test it. So you will just get it clear how it is going to behave. You cannot remember everything because lot of documentation is there. So at the time of development, you can just test quickly. Okay, you can create one test program and you can quickly test. That's the way how we do in the real time, because everything is not possible to remember. Okay, fine. So just activate it, and we completed the character operation. Let's go ahead, and what I will do, I will keep on copying all this program, okay, in your folder, and I will paste on that. I will share you on the Google Drive. Okay, so I will keep on pasting this and I will share on the Google Drive. In the notepad, this character operations, paste it. Okay, and then this is the program 2 you are having. So report 2, and the report 1 yesterday we have done for the string operation, right? So string operation, and so if I forget, just remind me that, so that I will put it over here, because we don't know when the system will work and when not work. Sometimes what happens, they do the formatting of the system without telling anything. In that case, what will happen? Everything will be gone and we will be not knowing anything. So please remind me that, you just remind me that, so that I will just copy and paste. Yesterday I forgot to copy and paste. Okay, and paste it, and Control S. I will save it. Fine. Let's go ahead, and I will just mark it this part also that we have completed. Work area we will see in detail. Okay. Definition, declaring work area, printing work area. This statement, internal table, right? So after this internal table, this we will go to the control statement. Control statement is very easy, just we have seen some of if else, right? In the same way. So this we will cover at last. So I'm changing the sequence over here. Fine. Work area, let us go and see what is the work area. I have told you, please mute from your side. Some background voices come. Kindly mute from your side. Please mute. Yes, thank you. So here, let's create one program, more program. Go to the program 3, click on this create button and the work area demo. We will see the work area and work area demo. For internal table, we will create one more program. So work area and internal table is the heart of the SAP ABAP programming. Very, very important. This all character operation, this string operation, nothing. This is nothing. Okay. If you don't know also, there is no problem. Okay. You will be able to understand at the time of development. Okay. If you just know basic things, but this work area and internal table, this work area and internal table, various operation on the internal table, right? Sort, read, read at index, read with binary search, append, update, insert, modify. If you know internal table operation and the concept of work area, half of the battle, these two topic only. This is going to be very, very important topic, the internal table and work area. Most of the time you will come across this topic, So this VBA concept, fundamental concept, under this concept, all these things come, like most of the ABAP running towards this, about all this concept, the VBA concept, what I'm going to teach you over here, this much. Okay. If you know this much, you will be able to do basic report, all these things, you will be able to do it easily. Out of this fundamental concept, this work area and internal table is very, very important. Okay, let's come over here and we will see. We have already understood how to declare the data type, how to create the work area, right? So to create the work area, I'm just going to declare one local work area over here. Okay, I'm just going to define one local work area over here. So to define the local work area, you will have to create first the local structure we have seen in our last class, right? So ts underscore Mara, I'm going to fetch the data from the Mara table. Okay, Mara is table for the material master. MATNR type, MATNR. 3 fields just I'm going to fetch from there. Okay, and MBRSH. So what my requirement is? My requirement is to fetch the single record only and process at the program layer, okay, in the ABAP program. So declare one data object. So this is the actual data object which will hold the value. So data object is also known as variable. This is just a design, right? We have understood in our data type class, right? And here I'm just going to define work area. Similarly, work area, we naming convention keep like WA underscore maras. So the beginning two characters we keep generally WA, because just to denote that it's a work area. Work area always contains the single record, okay, the single record. So I want to fetch 3 records, okay. So I'm just going to fetch the 3 records. So select MATNR, MTRT, okay, MBRSH from Mara into the work area WA underscore Mara. Okay, so select is the open SQL. We will understand the different flavor of open SQL. Okay, what is the different variant here? This what it will do, this statement actually, this will get this 3 record from the Mara table and it will put into the work area W underscore Mara. But this is the single record, right? Single record. So just I want to give the where condition. Okay, if you don't give the where condition, if you don't give, see here, I'm just going to give the single over here. If you don't give the where condition, here you can see the MATNR. Come over here and check the syntax. You can see that there is no error, right? Though the single is there, right? It is just going to take the first record from the Mara table and it will put into the W underscore Mara. Only one record, any one record based upon the system, you know, internal behavior. It will take the first record and it will put into this work area. Okay, that's the work area. We know already about this. Okay, internal table, you know, with the help of you know, I'm just now going to show you the internal table and then we will see the different operation over here, okay, on the internal table. So both work area and internal table together used actually. IT underscore Mara type table of TS underscore Mara. Pretty printer. Check the syntax. Activate this one. And now I want to select MATNR, MTART, MBRSH from Mara into, you know, table IT underscore Mara. So when we tell type table of, you know, this IT underscore Mara is going to become your internal table. Okay, so I'm going to fetch all the record from the Mara table, not a single record. Okay, if you're going to fetch all the record, you have to put over here table, and here you will have to give the internal table. Okay, in case of work area, you don't have to put the table over here, simply into and work area. Okay, simply into and then work area. This is a very important difference. Okay, now what actually I want you are getting all the data from the Mara table into this IT underscore Mara for this particular 3 fields. Now what I want, now I want to loop at this IT underscore Mara and I want to actually display this content. I will show you first. Activate this one, put the breakpoint over here. Here also just put the breakpoint and activate this one. Press F8 and here press F6 and you can see the IT underscore Mara 2573 records is there. Okay, 2573 records is there. You can see the total number of records. You can see just go down and you can see the 257 last record is 2573. If you want to see in ALV format, you can click over here and you can see here also, you know, in debugging so much facility is there by given by ABAP, you know. So all this data I want to, you know, I want to whatever the data in the program has come, I want to get on the output screen. Currently you can see there is nothing. I didn't get anything on the output screen, just it has come out, right? So to get on the output screen, what we do, that one by one we get the data from this internal table, right? In this internal table we are having many records. So one by one records I'm going to put into a work area, okay, into a work area, and then I can process that record, because you cannot simply write like this, right? You cannot simply write like this, write IT underscore Mara. It will not work, okay? It will not work. You cannot simply write like this, IT underscore Mara, okay? If you check the syntax, you can see IT underscore Mara cannot be converted to a character like value, because it's a table. You cannot directly print IT underscore Mara. You cannot directly print IT underscore Mara. One by one, you have to get the value into a work area, okay? And then only you can print it. So come over here, and loop, and now WA underscore Mara hyphen, okay, I'm just going to print the value now, okay? So W underscore Mara is having how many value now? Can you tell me, any one of you, how many value W underscore Mara is there?
25,000. Whatever the records is coming on that.
No,
From
say IT underscore Mara is having 2,573 records, number of records, okay? IT underscore Mara is having 2,573 records. Are you able to hear me?
yeah.
Okay, some net connection it seems over
Only
here.
one.
So what actually I'm telling, IT underscore Mara, let me open an Excel over here. I want to make it little clear for mainly freshers. Uh, some of you might be knowing already this concept well in advance, you know. MATNR and then MTART, this is what we are having, right? MBRSH. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, some value we are having. And here the, you know, raw material we are having. So raw material we represent like this in SAP, okay? And finished material we represent like this in SAP FEIT. Okay, so MTAT is nothing but the material type. Okay, we are going to use very frequently the material management term. Okay, the material management term, this is the functional module we are considering. So, you know, this material management is a module of SAP. This is the functional module, okay, in the SAP material management. So what happens, like if you have to buy some material, right? If you have to procure some material, because every plant runs on the material. Without material, none of the plant, none of the business can run, okay? So there is a table called material master table, and that table name is Mara table, okay? So some of the field from Mara I'm just considering over here. So one business scenario may be, I will tell you in tomorrow class, so it will be more clear for you, okay? So fine, but as of now, just understand, okay? I'm getting some data from the Mara table, and I'm putting into the internal table, and this industry sector, it will be something like 1 or 2 or something like that, you know, chemical industry or pharma industry. So it is will be represented like in this term, in a single character or in double character, something like that, it will get represented. So just I'm representing like this, okay? Here this you got the table in the program, right? This internal table, this data got filled in your program. Now what you want to print the data. So this is your header, right? This is your header. This you would not like to print. This is just for information that you are storing this data. So you cannot print all the data in one go. You have to get one record in a work area, okay? In a work area. Then again second record in the second loop pass, it will come into the same work area, okay? Again the third record, it will come into the same work area, means work area content will be overwritten every time the loop pass will run. And when one record will come into the work area, with the help of WA, you know, underscore Mara hyphen, this is the maintainer, right? You can access with the help of maintainer. Okay, again wa underscore mara hyphen mtart, you can access with the help of mtrt. wa underscore mara hyphen mbrsh, you can access with the help of this, so like that you can access and you can print. Let's go to the system. I don't know what happened over here. Let me, so this is the problem with the system. Let me try to connect once again. Some problem is there. It seems their system is down. Okay, however, we can stop here itself today. Already our time is going to complete, so no worries. Tomorrow we'll see. So one by one the data will come into the work area, and with the write statement, now we will write something like this: write wa underscore mara matnr, then comma, and wa underscore mara hyphen mtart, comma, wa underscore mara hyphen mbrsh. So like that we are going to understand. Like that we are going to understand. Fine. So like that we are going to print actually. Okay, so let's stop here today, and if you have any question you can just go ahead and you can ask me if you have any question. Yeah,
Sir, can you double click on internal table in the SAP? Is it working?
Yes.
SAP, is it working?
Double click on, double click. Yes, you can double click and you can see the content. You are talking about the content, right?
Yeah, content.
Yeah, you can access.
Actually, there it was showing rows and columns. After that, I could see some 93 of 3 or something. So what is that? I just wanted to.
Okay, 1 second. Actually, the system is not working.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Next time I'll ask. Okay. No problem.
I will. Yeah, tomorrow I will show you. Okay, tomorrow
sure,
I will show you.
Okay.
So you
Okay,
can access. Yeah, you can access the content of IT underscore Mara. Okay, there is no problem. You can access.
Yes. I got about
that. Now, means if you can double click over here, you will be able to see in debugger all the content of that internal table. Okay. Fine then. With this, let's stop our today's class.
Sir, I didn't got yesterday's video.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday video we have not received.
I put there, no, in that,
Hello.
I have sent you